Hi guys, welcome to today's session on law and language. My name is Yusuf Oluwafemi Salako, popularly known as Ori David. I am a 500 level student of law of the University of Lagos, and I am the founder and head of the research and editorial department of the Ori David Consult. So today I've decided to render some sort of exposition on the 10 common errors that most learners of English language commit. These errors span across errors ranging from idiomatic expressions. At times it may be that a word is being used wrongly. At times it may be that there are some sort of social coinages, that is some words that have more or less acquired some sort of social approval or prevalent verbal usage, yet they are grammatically incorrect. At times, it may be that a word is being used with a wrong preposition, or there are some verbs that are not prepositional verbs, in the sense that these are verbs that really do not admit or stand side by side with a preposition. For example, the verb seek. At times you hear people say seek for, and you don't seek for something, you seek that particular thing. And so today I'm just we're talking about these 10 wrong expressions or common errors that most learners of English language commit. Stay with me. So the first common error that I want to bring to your notice today is the use of words such as upliftments. Upliftment. And so most people think that there is a word such as upliftment in English language. But may I point it out to you that the word upliftment is alien to the English language. There is no word as upliftment in English language. The proper word to use is actually uplift. It's actually uplift. So there is nothing like divine upliftment. Rather, you should say divine uplift. So that is the first common error that we'll be looking at today. The second error that I want to bring to your notice is this, wrong expression. Do you hear English? Do you hear English? Of course, it is not do you hear English. English is a language. So when you ask if somebody hears English, you're more or less asking if the person is within earshot to perhaps hear someone speaking in English language. But we are all aware that when most speakers use this expression, they do not have this intention in mind. Instead, what they actually want to ask is whether you understand English language. So you don't say do you hear English, you say do you understand English. The third wrong expression I also want to bring to your notice is the expression spray perfume. You hear, oh, come on, give me that perfume, or give me that perf. Let me spray the perf. Oh, you didn't spray your perf today. These expressions are wrong because you do not spray perfume. You don't spray perfume. Perfume is not something like insecticide that you spray. Rather, you wear perfume. So instead of saying spray perfume, you say wear perfume. The thing is that you have to understand that in English language, there is something known as collocation, which is more of the company that words keep. So you don't just harmonize words as you like. You have to also follow the dictates of grammar to be able to conjoin words together. Another wrong expression that I also want to look into today is the use of the word gossiper. Gossiper. Yeah, so many people believe that individuals that are involved in idle talks are gossipers, so to say. Now, there is no such word as gossiper in English language. One thing you have to understand is that the word gossip is a recognized word in English language. And it can be a nominal item or a verbal item. That is, it can be a noun and it can also be a verb. So when you want to talk about the idle talks, of course, that is more or less that you're talking about the gossip. And if you want to talk about those that are involved in the idle talks, and that it means they are also gossip. And then you can also use it as a verb when you want to talk about the activity or the action of actually getting involved in gossip. So that is that for that. Then the fifth common error or wrong expression that I want to bring to your notice is that at times you hear something like matured man, matured person, matured. One thing you have to understand is that it is a wrong expression to say that someone is a matured person. Matured, as in with the inflectional ed. No. Now you have to understand that mature is an English word that can serve as a verb and as an adjective. It can serve as a verb and as an adjective. So when it is serving as an adjective, we all know that means it is qualifying a noun, or it is qualifying a pronoun, or qualifying a noun phrase. And as an adjective, it is mature. Mature means mature. So when you're referring to a person, of course, that is an adjective. So it can be maybe attributive or predicative. But let's say it is attributive in the sense that you want to use the adjective to precede the noun that it wants to qualify. So it is mature person, mature man, mature woman, or mature women, mature men, not matured. The only time you can have matured is when you have used mature as a verb. So like when you say something has matured over time, then that is correct. That is that for that. Now another wrong expression that I also want to bring to your notice is that at times you say that someone should repent from sin. No, you don't repent from sin. You repent of sin. You repent of sin. And may I also point out to you that the preposition of is pronounced as of, as in not f. If you say of, that means you're talking about off, like as in when you say something like back off or something like that. But if you're talking about of, then it's of, of. That is that for that. It's a labiodental sound. So that is that for that. Another wrong expression I also want to bring to your notice is the use of the word instrumentally. At times you hear people say instrumentally. No, there is nothing like instrumentally. You don't pay instrumentally. You can either pay by installments or you pay in installments. So it is by installments or in installments. Then the eighth wrong expression I also want to bring to your notice is the phrasal verb, buckle down. The thing is that you hear many people say buckle up, you know. They ask you to buckle up when they are more or less trying to advise you to get actuated and start, you know, doing something, get prepared for something and be serious with what you want to do. But it is not buckle up, it is buckle down. You buckle down. So buckle down is what they intended to say. But you have to understand that the phrasal verb or the expression buckle up is not that it is alien to English language, but it is being used, or it is used by the Americans, and it means to belt up. You understand? To belt up, not necessarily to buckle down. That is that for that. Then the number 9 wrong expression that I also want to bring to your notice is most people say wonders will never end. The correct expression is actually wonders will never cease. Then the last wrong expression for today is okay, I think this one is one that several people have actually used in some sort of pejorative or derogatory manner towards me. Anyways, okay, so the wrong expression is you hear people say that he is a talkative, she is a talkative, they are talkatives. Now that is wrong. The expression is wrong, and what is wrong there is that the word talkative in that circumstance is actually not a noun. So because it is not a noun, it should not admit the article a, that is the indefinite article, which serves as a determiner in this particular grammatical construction. So what you're trying to say, or what you're trying to do, is that you're trying to define the e. So talkative has already defined, or it should define the e. So it is talkative. not that he is a talkative. Of course, you can say he is a talkative person. Aha. Because by now we now have talkative serving as a proper adjective. And you have a noun person. But when you just say he's a talkative man, what are you saying? He is talkative. In the sense that talkative there is a compliment. It's a subjective compliment because it's still referring to he. It is just like when you say that she is wicked. Of course, you don't say she is a wicked, but you can say she's a wicked person. Do you understand? So that is that for today. I hope you've learned one or two things. Till I see you next time, I remain Yusuf Oluwafemi Salako. And please follow us on all our social media, on our Instagram, on our Twitter, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to follow, news updates, or you want to learn information such as these and gather information such as these by way of viewing or following status updates, you can also send a message to our WhatsApp line, which would be on the screen. Till I see you next time, I remain Ori David. Thank you.